Dude, okay.
You know what I mean?
This is a side note. I found so many good books at Savory recently.
Dude, we're recording a podcast. Oh, podcast books? Okay. I was like, dude, we're not talking about your
cold
thrift.
intro, Henry. Cold intro. Cold intro.
Just go then. We'll just talk. Stop talking about it.
I'm bringing it up. It's the intro. Look at my cool books. We're back, baby. I got cool books.
We're back.
I got ghosts and ghosts.
Oh my god, ghosts. Oh, stop
I was gonna
talking
say,
about your books.
I've been stocking up because I knew we're bringing the show back. I knew this was going to come back.
The show's back.
I felt it in my bones.
It's happening. It's not going to be as frequent. We're going to do a little bit less because Mr. Ethan here has got a little baby. So it's tough to get the time.
Yeah, it's tough, but we're going to do it. I'm excited.
We're going to do it. We're going to do once a month. We're still figuring out the details, but we figured why not start with a Christmas episode?
Aliens
Christmas.
Aliens Christmas, huh?
What's your theme for the episode? What's your idea for the name that we're probably not going to use?
Strange lights. Oh crap! What?
Silent night, strange lights.
Something of the sort. I messaged you. I can always find it. I just don't remember what it is off the top of my head.
Welcome to Silent Night, Strange Lights. This is Chasing Spirits.
Welcome.
And then,
yeah.
Now you're gonna play the music right there.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we're back. We're officially in it. This is crazy. We said we weren't going to laugh, too, and we've already laughed 4 times.
You know what's crazy? Is we said we'd be back next week 7 or 8 months ago.
Oh my god, we did. I know, this was kind of an unannounced thing. I mean, once you had the baby, it kind of just like, obviously that's a big change, so.
I slacked off. That's the truth. I slacked off. We didn't do it again.
No, it's not a slack off. You took your paternity to adjust.
I know.
Paid
paternity. It was nice. It was needed, and we maybe could have came back earlier, but I'm glad we kind of switched up this style we're gonna do.
Yeah, and I'm moving in a month, so it's gonna be good to like set up the area so we can get on doing this, and who knows, maybe we really like it and we end up doing more than once a month.
I was really thinking about getting a second mic.
Second mic? Oh, yeah. For recording?
In person? It'd be so cool.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a podcast type mic, so we have the same mic.
No, but I was thinking that too, but I think a second mic in person so we could do it here.
Honestly,
it'd be cool.
We're close enough. We're only doing 1 episode a month. We should try to make it happen. I think that'd be fun. Obviously, the set would be it would be tough to make it look nice and good audio, good video quality.
I was gonna say 2 likes and we did do it.
Our like goal.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
like goal.
Hey guys, 4 views on this episode.
4 downloads, and we will be here in person. I will go buy an interface and a mic, and we'll run it.
Oh my god, dude!
Just for you guys.
That would be cool.
Just for the.
That would be cool to do.
It would be. It would be really nice.
We'll have to figure it out. Maybe there's some sort of way we could do it. I think that'd be fun.
It would be.
We'll have to memorize our notes or just read them off a sheet. I'm not good at that.
I think honestly, the phone would be kind of easy to read off of.
Oh yeah,
maybe
that would be cool.
I
think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to try.
All right, Reed, what do you got for us? You're starting us off. You're swinging the bat.
So we're changing some things up. We're gonna go with themes now instead of started. I didn't know anything about paranormal stuff. The beginning episodes, I was learning. Ethan was teaching me stuff. He got me into it. We're both into it now. So we're going to kind of mix it up. So every episode, we're both going to bring some sort of encounter or story or creature based on the theme. And our theme this week is aliens around Christmas. Just in December, we wanted to find some encounters that we found interesting. And I will be going first. I, today, have brought the Cash Landrum Incident. Have you heard of that before?
Cash Landrum?
Cash Landrum, it's their last names of
Mm,
the two families.
I don't think I've ever heard of this one. And I know a few
So,
of them, so that's kind of an interesting one.
yeah, it has been on some of the shows. I don't remember the name of one of the big encounter shows. I forget which one. I'll find it later.
Ancient Aliens.
No, not Ancient Aliens.
Good show, though.
One of those. They did like an episode on it, I guess. And I have some actual like quotes from it and stuff, which is cool. Not from the show, but I think they interviewed the lady, one of the ladies, I think, before she passed away.
Oh, there's also multiple ladies?
Yes. So,
Wait,
let's get into it.
Oh my god, this is a new show. Reed's not talking about men anymore.
No more
It's
men.
all ladies.
Oh, there is a man, but he's a little man. He's 7 years old.
Oh, okay. I think even like short.
I wonder if he's alive.
What year does this take place?
This is 1980. He's got to be alive.
He's alive for sure. He's like what?
Well,
50s? Well, okay. He could be gone. R.I.P. little guy.
Maybe because of the encounter. I won't spoil too much.
All right, this.
So this is December 29th, 1980, near Dayton, Texas, which is, I think it's like pretty north of Houston area, right? In the middle of the woods, we have 3 people in a car driving home from dinner, right? Think about this. Let me set the scene. It's Christmas time. You know, it's real nice. Everyone's all happy and cheer. Christmas just happened. You're getting ready for New Year's. You know,
is it snowing?
It's beautiful. It's in Texas? Probably not.
Does it snow in Texas?
No.
In some spots.
Well, I think very rarely.
Okay, interesting.
Unless maybe the higher region. I don't think so, though. I might be wrong. But back to the point. You have 3 people driving in a car, right? You have Betty Cash, you have Vicky Landrum, and you have Colby Landrum. Which obviously Vicky and Colby are. Huh?
I love that name, Vicky.
Vicky and Colby are related, and Colby is the grandson of Vicky.
He's a 7-year-old?
7.
Okay.
I don't know the age of the other people. I think they're. I mean, it's a grandma, and I think Betty was older too. So I think they're pretty old.
So grandma age in like 40s for the mom, I would assume.
Well, I don't think the mom is there. Vicky is the grandmother, and then Betty Cash is. I don't think she's related.
Oh, okay. Betty Cash not related.
I should have got their ages. Probably should have, but that's all right. No, for next episode.
Reed's notes in the description below.
So it was around 9 p.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
They're driving home, and they see a bright light above the treetops, and then they're in pretty thick woods. So they're like, what the heck is this? Like, is it a plane, a helicopter? As they get closer, they describe it as a massive, glowing, diamond-shaped object that's just hovering above the road. They get closer to, like, investigate it, right? And it's making a loud roaring or like whining sound, like just something they've never heard before, right? So they can see this pretty clearly above the trees now. It's raising up and like hovering. So they pull over, and Betty and Vicky get out of the car, right? They immediately felt intense heat, described as standing near an open oven or blast furnace. Just insane heat, right? Intense.
Wow.
They kind of like rush to get in the car, but Betty kind of stays for a moment to investigate. So she's out there for a while. When she gets back in the car, she puts her hand on like, they're getting in, they kind of rush in. They're like, that's weird. Like, why is it so, it's like unbearable. They had to get back in. Her hand felt like it burned. And when she touched like when you're around like say like a stove or something, there's intense heat for a second and you're kind of sweat really bad in your hand. It's kind of like trying to like cool yourself off. She touches a dash and she sees like a handprint there, like fully burned, like
a sweat print,
kind of sticks. Yeah, like terrible, right?
Ugh.
So, Betty. So she attempted to drive away. She was the one driving, but it was like hovering directly above the road, and as they kind of start driving away, it suddenly goes like shoots upward like a rocket. I kind of picture it as like the diamond, and then you have like the like a rocket uh like the fire from a rocket coming below it, and it
Oh,
starts to shoot up,
you think it was
right?
like that, like kind of like vertically pointed?
I think
I think it's
so.
more
That's how I
horizontal.
picture it. And then I looked at some drawings and pictures of what people interpret it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's like a big like diamond, and then there's like a rocket in the bottom that starts like shooting up. And obviously, the heat intensifies at that, right? Because it's like
Oh.
hovering a little bit, and then it's like full rocket blast.
This is cool
Um,
because you don't see many diamond UFOs. Like you don't hear about them
yeah,
very often. So this is interesting.
no,
It's a cool story. I
I
like
know
it.
it is. It is kind of weird because it's not like it's like spinning. I don't think it's spinning. They think it's like just hovering there. Just
Hovering.
I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Did it say how
Um,
long the interaction like in total was, or was this like a few seconds, or is this like a big
No, it was definitely like I think from what I found, I think it was like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Like they
That's
see the
cool.
object and then they pull over after a minute. Like they kind of get closer to it, get out of the car, pretty quickly go back in, and then as they're kind of like driving past or driving away, the rocket goes off
Wow.
and flames of fire were seen shooting from it from the bottom. So like a rocket, and the heat they're inside the car now. The heat inside the car intensified like crazy while it was like taking off, right? So it's like super odd,
So
something
they're
crazy.
driving away
Yes.
already, and they're still
I
getting the
believe at
heat.
this point they're either driving away or they're like it's in front of them. They're like trying to kind of freaking out. Like I don't know what I would do. I'd be like, you know what I mean? I'd kind of want to see it. So I imagine that's kind of part of it. Is like
Oh,
what the heck is that, right? But the heat, I think the heat kind of makes them like want to get out of there. Um,
yeah, that heat is probably
so
so hot, dude, in a
this
metal
is
car.
oh my god, I know. Even dude, they were out of the car for a while. Freaking
Yeah.
Betty just like staring at it. It's like you know what it kind of reminds me of? It's like a bug. Like what movie is that from? There's like a bug looking at a light and he's like pretty and he like walks towards the light. It's kind of reminds me of that. You know what I'm talking about? I
Oh
mean like
yeah.
cuz the shock light that like kills bugs.
What is it? It's not like
Is it
it's not.
Bug's
I was
Life?
gonna say maybe Bugs Life, but I don't remember it. I can't think of the scene.
I know, I can't
I can't
picture a
think of
scene
like
of a bug.
like the animation of it, but I know what you're talking about.
I know it's something like that where like it goes towards a light and it gets shocked.
It
I
could
don't
be
know
like a
what it is.
Family Guy skit too.
Yeah, one of
You
those. It's
never
from
know.
something animated, I think. But it kind of reminds me of that. Like she's kind of like in awe of it, like and probably in shock a little bit, just like what is that thing? And then the intense heat. But this is the coolest part. Are you ready,
Yeah, I'm ready.
dude?
Go for it.
So I'm not gonna tell you the number yet, but I'll tell you after. As this thing starts taking off, and they're kind of like trying to get out of there.
Hmm.
Military style helicopters come in and like kind of like escort it. Like they like surround around it and then like move with it. And it goes like out of sight. But listen to this.
Fishy, fishy. I don't like that.
Betty, I know, but think about this. Betty claimed I saw a couple different numbers. I think the one that was Betty's quote, 22 helicopters she counted before she left. She just like saw them and just counted them.
There's no way. Okay, so how does she see these helicopters? 22
Well,
helicopters
dude,
in
they're
one
right
shoot.
next to this, and they just hear helicopters all come out. This thing's taking off. They see probably like fly over them like a bunch. So you probably just like count them quick, or just like you can kind of tell 10, 20 like helicopters like that all flying like that. You can kind of tell a similar number, might not be
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah, it'd be more like an estimate, I feel like. 22 is so specific.
I
It's
know it
hard
is
to
it
say.
is weird, but I did see on other
That's
places
crazy.
21 and 23. So I don't know if they
Wha-
know exactly, but I saw well no, I saw one that actually I think it was a quote from her before she passed away. I think she got interviewed in like the 90s on this.
Mm,
And I'm pretty sure it was an actual quote from her that said 22, so I went with that. You know what I mean? I was like, I'll just go with that one.
that makes sense. I
Um,
would go with hers too, because
and also,
I don't
like,
know. 22 though.
10 years later, she might have been like, oh, 22, or it was one. You know what I mean? I don't know. She might be
You know, it's funny.
delusional.
24, 25.
um,
I don't know. I thought it was a
um,
SpongeBob thing.
so yeah, they were like surrounding the object. It moves away. And they definitely thought it was like army based by the formation and the appearance of the helicopters. It didn't seem like out of sorts. You know, it
So
was
at
like
this point in
army.
the story, when you were reading this, did you think alien or did you think more military? Because from what you've told so far, it sounds like it's more military to me.
It does, but the hovering makes me think alien. Like the big
Okay.
giant diamond shaped craft you've never seen before. The only thing I'll say, the propulsion of a rocket is pretty
Like,
us, I feel like. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like could be something like that. So a lot of people at the time they thought it was aliens cuz I
Mhm.
mean that's the other thing. It could have been what if they were testing an alien craft? Like that, you know what I mean? I don't want to leave that like that as a man-made thing. It could have been an alien thing that like testing went wrong and they went somewhere they weren't supposed to or
Yeah, like they flew wrong and just. Psh.
yeah, like they didn't I'm sure they don't know how to fly that thing or they're figuring things out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I find that more possible than it being alien at this point in the story.
Yes. No, that's fair. That's fair. Um so that's kind of the main encounter,
Okay.
right? We have the aftermath, which I think is just as interesting. And this kind of opened the eyes of the possibility of this during alien encounters. I mean,
Ooh.
there's definitely been some encounters where you have like a sickness with it, right? If someone comes close to an alien,
Yeah,
like we've definitely
radiation.
talked about that before, like some radiation or something, some
Yeah.
sickness, just like or death or something like that. But this is like they weren't that close, right? They didn't encounter an alien. They were close to this ship. So Vicky and Colby, within hours, severe nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, fatigue, extreme, like terrible, skin redness resembling sunburn. This is all within hours as they get home, right? They don't feel right. Things are going on. So crazy. Whatever this thing is, like no matter what, if you stand next to a rocket ship, right? Obviously next to is ridiculous, but close enough, right? You might get burned and stuff like that, but like this is crazy, right? So like it's just something
Ah,
going on.
how see the thing is, how close can you get to, let's say, like a rocket before you'd burn, but you'd also experience that crazy heat? Like, how far does
I
that actually
know.
reach?
Well, can I tell you something?
Please
The
do.
crazy thing is I've heard on podcasts with like Elon's rocket launches,
Yeah.
people watch it, they do it 2 miles away.
Hmm.
2 miles away you feel the intense heat. You feel the heat of the rocket that's taken off.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that
That's a
insane?
crazy fact.
So if they're this
Hmm.
close and we don't know anything about this rocket, how big it is, what it like we don't know the range. It doesn't seem like they're right next to it. They're not standing under it, right?
Okay. I see what
They're
you're saying.
on like a bridge or not a bridge, like a pullway, and they see it above the trees. It's I imagine it's how far from you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got to be like a distance. I was just curious if they were, like when some people stand underneath the UFO and they're like, "Oh, I can see like 50 feet above me." I was just curious on
Yeah,
how close they thought they were to it. And I was
I
like,
know.
"How
I
does that
don't
heat
think
not
I
kill
don't
you?"
think they said anything like that I found like how far they are from it. But from everything I'm hearing, they're looking straight. Like they're
Mm,
looking straight and angled up. They're not looking like above themselves. And obviously, if there's a rocket launching, they're not under it, or else they're fried. So I think you
right.
know.
What
Um.
if was there any like evidence left over of burned things in the area or?
Yes. From what
Ooh.
I saw, there was burn mark from where they think it was sitting in the woods or wherever it was. Like you know how it started low
Oh.
and it like came up and hovered.
Yeah.
I can't confirm that
Mm.
because people do their stuff and you know what I mean. I think it was from one of those shows, so I don't know, but I know there was burn evidence of where this thing was, whatever it is, like on the ground, right?
Okay.
So that I don't have more information on, but I do remember reading about that.
Never have pictures of the good stuff.
I know, I know. I got to look it up.
No, not
I know.
not even you. It just doesn't exist really.
I know. I think there was a picture though. I think I
Oh,
did see a
really?
picture of it. I think so.
Yeah, but
Like
the
the
thing
burn
is, it
mark.
could be like anywhere, really.
I know. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
so
You
hard
just
to
never
tell.
know. It is cool to think about though there is some evidence of it there, and there's 3 people experiencing this. You know, so it's like it's not
Yeah,
just like am I going crazy? It's like wow, and they have the burns. Like it happened one way or another. What it is, we don't know.
right. That
Uh,
makes sense.
so back to the effects, right? So
Okay.
Vicky and Colby had those effects I just listed. Betty, who, remember, stood out there for the longest and was the closest to it, suffered hair loss, nausea and vomiting, eye irritation and vision problems, and then these large red and blister-like welts and lesions on her face and hands.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Ew.
like crazy stuff, right?
Those, though, I feel like are just from her touching the car, no?
On her face and hands?
Well, she touched it with her hand, right? The car?
No, that was inside the car.
Inside, okay.
Inside the car, she like touched the dash and she saw her handprint and it was like sticking.
I didn't know if it was
right?
like enough where it burned like her skin enough. Just didn't realize.
No, and this wasn't
It
instant.
was after? That's weird.
This is after. She started getting these like welts and these things. It's crazy. And then in the following weeks and months, Betty was in the hospital multiple times, right? And obviously, like her hair's falling out, her skin, like she has terrible sickness. And the doctors and people in the hospital, they struggled to explain the symptoms. They haven't seen it. They don't know what's going on. This
Dude.
mix of symptoms.
Symptoms are so difficult because it's just so hard to pinpoint exactly where it came from, obviously.
I know. And you could have multiple things, but like for this happened that night, all this is happening. It's like, what the heck? Like her health declines like bad.
Yeah, it is such damning evidence for so many different UFO cases I've like read about and seen. There's always somebody that gets sick from it, which is it's cool.
Yeah. Well, the
But it's
ones that
weird.
like someone encounters an alien, like we talked about what's the Brazil one?
Oh God, what the hell is that name?
Starts with an R, I
it
think.
starts with a V.
Oh,
I can't remember the name right now. It's
one
so
of
bad.
those.
Yeah, I
Hold
know.
on.
I know what you're saying.
This is worth a search. It's a big one. Brazil alien.
It's not Antonio Villas Boas, so don't worry about that one. That's a big one. We haven't talked about that one.
Virginia.
Virginia, yes.
That's like the big one where they,
Virginia.
right?
Yeah, that's when they saw the aliens running through like the street.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
one of them get close and like get sick?
Oh man, I cannot recall.
I can't remember.
That
One
was
of the
really
ones
weird,
we
yeah.
talked about is the guy got close to it and I think he died. I think he got like wicked sick. Didn't he like transport it? I'm thinking of a different one, I guess.
No, there is one we talked about. I cannot remember right now.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Well, we can go back to this. But it is cool to think, I mean, cool and not cool. Like these poor people, right? This sounds to me, well, like here's the crazy thing. I'm going to get back on topic here. How much radiation does a rocket give off? I don't think it does.
Okay, yeah, I don't
know. Like when a rocket's launched, I don't think there's lingering radiation or radiation poisoning from that.
Well, let's look it up.
Right? It's
Rocket
just
launch
a rocket
radiation.
and burning rocket fuel and taking off.
I think you might. Okay,
Like
so
not to this severity.
definitely gives off radiation.
Yeah. But like to this severity where it would affect someone like this?
I mean, I don't know because when I pulled it up, it went instantly to Reddit.
Okay.
It says it's 25 rad protection for everything except the red card building, which will always give you rads no matter what you wear.
I don't know what that means. Okay, so maybe I'm
That's
wrong.
good.
I just always thought, I know there's obviously some sort of crazy stuff that happens, but I didn't know it was that severe. And that's what some of the doctors like. They struggled, but some of the doctors said it resembled radiation exposure, but there was no official diagnosis.
Good, because that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask if you think it's radiation that causes that sickness, because that's typical symptoms, I think, from radiation.
Yeah, like it sounds like it to me, like burns and radiation. It would make sense, I guess, but I don't know.
Okay, let's pretend like it wasn't a UFO, and it was military. It has rocket boosters on it. What do you think they're doing?
Dude, that's what I don't know.
And
That's what my only guess with this amount of radiation, this amount of like oddity. I mean, we never know what the military is testing, right?
Yeah.
This is the 80s. They could be testing some random craft or thing. Like, What I didn't look up is there like a military base in the area? I probably should have looked that up. There has to be if there's that many helicopters that fast, right?
Yeah, they got that pretty quick. Well, thing is, I don't. Or were they there the entire time? Like,
That's
often they
true, and
did
just
it's
kind of
coming
came over
in.
as it was taking off.
Yeah,
It's
maybe they
just
were
weird.
nearby.
What rocket has 22 helicopters fly around it as it's taking off? Right? Something's weird. So that's what I don't understand. What are you thinking?
I don't know. It's a good story, right? You got multiple witnesses. So that's kind of nice. It makes you not be stuck in your own brain about it. Like it's less psychological. It's more physical based. Like you have more evidence
Mm-hmm.
based on that. I don't know. I don't really lean UFO slash alien per se. It could be UFO military controlled.
Okay.
I could believe
Kind of
that.
like
Like
we talked about.
kind of,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
like what we talked
testing.
about. I think it really could be that more or less, but I don't think it's anything directly spaceman related. Like you know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems too
Mm-hmm.
weird. I don't know. Maybe I don't know because I feel like I was gonna say maybe it's not even real, but because like Men in Black, I feel like would get involved too if it was some sort of cover up with 20 helicopters. I feel like that's so much.
Dude,
When you
it just
want to
doesn't
not be
make sense.
seen,
That's what I don't understand. Like, was it not supposed to be there? And then the military comes in and like flies around it? Like it's just so odd to me. I don't it's just weird behavior for military test. 22 helicopters,
yeah,
right?
it's one of the weirder UFO I think cases we've talked about because it doesn't really stick to the norms.
No, it's bizarre. And again, like you're saying, might not be aliens,
It
but
it could be
unidentified craft to me
definitely
can always be aliens, you know?
true.
Um so another couple things I have uh but well, so Betty died in 1998,
R.I.P.
right?
Betty.
RIP. Her health declined significantly the whole time. Like just like obviously enough where she lived for another 20 years, but she had battles and problems and issues like all this stuff her whole life because of this. Think about that.
Mhm.
Her whole life changed because of that. Crazy. I don't know what happened to the other two. I do wish I looked that up. Talking about it now, that would be cool to know if the kid's still alive, which is the kid is what do we say? Like
7. Yeah, so he'd be like 50 something right now.
yeah, which is
He could
crazy.
he could be alive.
Yeah, as long as his health, he didn't even go outside the car. He had the symptoms. He didn't even go outside the car, from what I read.
Did they
So
even testify their point of views, the other two people in the vehicle? Obviously, he was 7, so maybe
yes,
not him,
so
but
a big thing about all of this is what a lot of people find interesting is how consistent they were the whole time they told these stories. The facts always lined up to what they said. They all told the same thing. There was no like you know how some encounters you're like, they said this time, and then 10 years later or 5 years later in this, like they said this differently. It's like no, they were consistent the whole time on this, and you know because obviously this one definitely got the attention of a lot of people. Um, and in 1981, they filed a $20 million lawsuit against the government.
what?
But yeah,
Did they win?
because of the military craft, right? Nope, it was dismissed because
Wow.
there was no evidence the helicopters belonged to the military.
Okay, well that I mean that is fair, I guess, but that's what?
And yeah, their claim was the object was a secret military class craft, and the helicopters were military escorts. So, and then it was dismissed because the U.S. Army denied operating any aircraft matching the description that night, and yeah, it's one of the higher investigated UFO cases because they're like, you know what I mean. So they're denying it publicly, like in this trial and in all that stuff.
Wow. I guess it is kind of like a not like a baseless claim, but there's really not a lot of evidence in your favor if you're Betty and crew. What are you gonna like really show other than your sickness? It
No,
could be caused by
literally,
other things.
like there's no, and that's the thing about our court system. that I've learned a lot from. I sat on a trial, did all that stuff, what I think was fun. I don't
Right.
want to do it all the time, but
Jury
it's
duty.
like it's like until you are handed evidence, you are innocent until proven guilty. So the army didn't do it unless they hand them evidence that they did it, right? How are you
Right.
going to prove that? They're in the sky far away from them. There's no evidence. They don't have dash cam. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's a tough one.
Times have
I would
changed
love
on
to
that.
see that on dash cam.
I know, right? That would be cool. That's what I'm saying. It's that stuff
Yeah.
exists now, so I feel like it would be harder to get away with that, but you could have actually have evidence.
So over the years, obviously it's a while ago, there's a lot of theories and things.
Okay.
So some explanations people think of, right? Kind of what we're talking about. Experimental military aircraft, an alien aircraft that's being tested, right? Of some sort.
Likely.
A misidentified rocket test or accident, right? Like,
Hmm.
I don't know how that would happen, but like, but I don't know. I don't know how you'd
Yeah.
accidentally, I don't know.
Rocket? No, I don't know about that one. If they
Like,
were
this
like,
is far out. What if in the middle of the woods there, they had a military like area where they were building this craft and they accidentally launched it or something, right? So it like goes up and then the military helicopters like rush in to like escort. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of random stuff. And then some people think it's psychological stress with the environmental factors combined. So like obviously they did get the burn,
hmm.
but then they think this is aliens. They're freaking out. No one's gonna believe them. They have these symptoms, and over time, the stress of that makes them worse, which happens in illnesses, So that's what a lot of people think why they kind of got such bad symptoms from it.
What if it's a piece of a booster from a rocket that crash landed and like they were lifting up with the helicopters
Lifting with the okay, it's
and it was still
possible,
like
but the
shooting off
helicopters
heat
didn't
maybe?
come in for a while though,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
and they
maybe there
saw
was
the
some already
fire
there.
come out the bottom,
Maybe
like it
there
was
was like
taking off.
5 or so helicopters that were already. Oh, I guess. Yeah, it could be because they heard sounds, right? They heard like the
They did.
noises.
It's possible, but they saw it like a rocket, like
Mm.
boost, like take off though. That's the only thing I'll say.
Maybe it was still like shooting up, like the rocket was just shooting off wherever
That's
fuel
true.
had.
No, that's a good point.
Maybe.
Malfunctioning. Apparently, it was huge though. I guess
Yeah,
rockets are
tough.
pretty big, but at that time, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. I think that's actually not a bad
What
possibility.
was there a rocket program in Texas in the 80s?
I was also gonna say you should look up if there's any alien movies around that time.
Texas had an active and significant role in rocket-related activities during the 1980s.
Wow.
Which,
So
yeah, because the
maybe
NASA. Hold on, this gets more interesting. The NASA Johnson Space Center in Houston, which they are like below, they're like north, or no, they're above, they're north of Houston. Okay,
it's a rocket.
it's got to be some sort of test or rocket or something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we've just solved the case,
But
and thank you for tagging along.
what I what I will also say is, what if it is an alien ship and they're trying to test and use the technology to build better rockets? Still could be.
Oh, like they like cyborg the rocket ship with UFO parts.
Yeah, and it just went
Just went
rogue.
rogue.
It just burning the
Maybe.
shit out of these poor people.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do this so close to a road. There's no way it was planned. Something went wrong, or they're testing something. It has to be. But
Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely
either
some kind of
way,
thing.
pretty fun one. I like it. I think it was fun to look up and talk about these poor people. But like, I don't know, part of our history, some rocket history in the 80s there.
Some 80s rockets, baby.
Nice Christmas alien encounter.
Christmas time for aliens.
Ah.
What was it again? Silent Nights. Silent Lights?
Nights, bright lights.
Oh, dude, what was it?
I don't remember. You were
I-
so excited for it. We are not naming the episode that.
What? It was a good name. Where is it,
Dude,
though?
it was, but
where
this
did we
is our
send
new
it?
layout, dude. listen up, guys. Listen. This is what we're doing. We're gonna name the episode the two like names of the incidents we have,
Oh,
so people
we
know.
can do that. I thought it'd be cool to have like a name that combined them, but I just don't want to know what it is. I don't even care if we name it that now. I just want to know, where'd I send that?
Where'd you send me it? I don't know.
I
I think you
don't
texted
know.
me it.
There's no shot I did.
I think you texted me it.
I got it. Silent Nights, Strange Lights. Come on, dude. Come on.
We said it wrong at the beginning.
We did. We 100% did. It's fine.
That's
I sent
hilarious.
it in our
It's fine.
Discord. By the way, we have a Discord. It's only me.
I know you haven't even. I didn't even know we have a Discord. Big reveal, apparently.
I literally just put like random things that we need for the episodes, and they're actually funny enough,
Okay, cool. Well,
like art and such.
I think that was a fun one, and I feel accomplished.
Let's write down the spooky scale.
Yeah, spooky scale.
What happened to that? Bring it back.
We could do spooky scale at the end with both.
I said
We could.
We leave it for now.
All right, we leave it. I know it's not very spooky. What is it?
No. It's tough to
More
do spooky
scary.
scale anyways, because some of the things don't really apply to it.
Yeah,
Like I'm not
That's
sitting here
fair.
shivering my fucking boots right now about that story.
no,
It's
no,
cool.
no. It's cool. It sucks for those people,
Yeah, it's terrible for them, but you know,
but it's a story.
it is something. Reed,
If only they got the 20 mil.
can you imagine they won that?
I know.
I mean, they wouldn't. There's no way they would have anyways. Even if it was now, they just would not win that.
What's the inflation of 20 million from 1981 to today?
Easy 100 mil.
Inflation of 20 million in 1980 to today. We're looking that up. That's a 78.6 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, that's cash.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That would be a nice fat paycheck. I mean, to be fair though, I'd rather not be sick and ill all the
No.
time for that money, but it would be something.
It's not worth it.
No, that's crazy. Oh, my chair just popped.
All right. Well,
You
you want
you ready
to
to
get
travel?
into yours? Let's do it.
All right. Any guesses on where we're going? If you had to take a wild state guess, it is the United States. Yes, we're staying.
Oh, it is the U.S. Minnesota.
Minnesota? Actually, not a bad guess. I don't know why you chose that one. That's funny though.
I don't know either.
We are going to the good old Ohio, baby.
Ah, Ohio.
Yeah, so December 14th, 1994.
Ooh.
Trumbull County, Ohio. It's in the northeast Ohio, and it's near the Pennsylvania border. I think
Okay.
maybe you gone to Ohio
I've
before.
been there. I've been to Ohio, and I've been to Pennsylvania, and I've been to West Virginia, and I've been...
Keeps listing every state ever.
Every state I've been to.
I've been to Massachusetts and Rhode Island and Connecticut.
I did go to Ohio and West Virginia for a Mothman Festival, though. That was that trip,
Okay.
which was cool.
Let me ask you, do any of these towns sound familiar? Liberty Township, Brookfield Township,
Nope.
Howland Township,
Nope.
Hubbard?
Nope. I don't remember. I went to
Oh.
Cleveland.
Oh, okay. Well, could have started that one off. Anyways, all these towns are part of this story. Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
So it's
That's
basically
a lot.
this huge county area in Ohio that saw this UFO that flew over them.
Wow.
But before I literally hop into it and give you a little dispatch call situation, there are military bases nearby. We have the Youngstown Warren Regional Airport, which is close by.
Okay.
The Air Reserve Station.
Mhm.
And there's a few other military crafts that are normally seen around the area. Okay. So
okay.
normal stuff that they normally see. So the initial sightings begin 12:30 a.m. December 14th. Picture this. Late at night, cool, crispy evening. Random calls in the dispatch. Good old Roy Ann Rudolph answering the phones for dispatch. Calls coming in about bright lights hovering low. Silent object flying by. The object is near the treetops. 20 feet up? It's pretty low. So they describe the object as being large, solid, Solid.
Solid. What?
Solid. I don't know why I said
Okay,
solid,
okay.
but it's solid. And they claim it's too low to be a plane.
Okay.
So you have a silent craft that's flying over the trees in this town. Multiple
shape?
calls. They claim it is a round shape. We'll get into that a little bit. 'Cause
Weird.
there's some firsthand encounters.
Oh, okay.
So Roy Ann Rudolph is our lady. She's our dispatcher for the entire night, and she's going to get pretty much all the calls. And if you want, I can pull up this audio real quick, and we can listen in to someone that called in about these lights.
Okay. Wait, do you have the actual call?
I have the actual call, and I have the actual lady. We will be putting them in the episode. Don't worry.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has never been done before. We have an actual dispatch call.
This might be some of our highest evidence possible.
Making history here.
Making history on Chasing Spirits. All right. Let's see.
She's a smoke show, huh?
Dude. That's a babe, huh? All right, let me know if you can hear it. Let me just play it. Good?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Everything from somebody who's casually stating they saw something in the air to somebody who was hysterical and thought that this was Armageddon.
I mean, it was very strange.
Okay, was it just like moving at a slow rate of speed?
It wasn't as slowly, it was fastly, but it was coming down.
We just kind of took it for, okay, this is people being hysterical over a weather balloon, or this is people being hysterical over a plane or a helicopter.
I wonder, did you have anyone call you about a strange plane or airplane or something in the air?
Where?
I was coming down Sampson Drive. I don't know what it was. It was a flying saucer.
What did it look like, ma'am?
It was like almost like an iridescent color. It was like a bluish purple.
Yeah, so we just listened
They
to
got all
audio.
these crazy calls.
Yeah. I was going to say, what are your thoughts on these calls? Because they're going to stack up. There's a lot of calls that come in about this.
That's really cool. I wonder if that would happen today. Like if a big craft like went over like would people call the police like that now? I think they'd whip out their phones and record it. I don't think they'd call the police.
I think the time and age of calling the police first is kind of done. So it'd be more like X.
It's more
Post is like
social
X.
media. Yeah, literally. It's like, dude, let's get this online. Anyone else see this? And it starts trending. That's definitely what would happen.
Live on Facebook. Live on Kik.
Yep. Literally.
So yeah, that's the first few dispatch calls that come in.
Nice. Okay. So they're kind of like,
Yeah, they're skeptical about it at first. I mean, I wouldn't really believe people calling in saying there's strange lights and weird plane objects flying by. I mean, what are you gonna think, really?
yeah, like Silent Nights and Strange Lights. Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd
it's
be-
like silent. Yeah, exactly. Good name. I don't know whoever thought of that. They need a raise.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, but anyways, so Rudolph, or Roy Ann, we'll call her. She ends up talking to a couple officers because she wants to send an officer to take a look at these calls because there's so many of them. So she calls out Sergeant Toby Milaro. And then Stephen Remnier also get the call. They're at a donut shop eating some good glazed donuts. And they're thinking nothing of it, hoax, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So Toby goes out, drives out there, gets a little far, looks up in the sky, sees a huge object silently floating above his squad car. He says it's about 40 to 50 feet above him and extremely bright lights.
Wow.
And he's just mesmerized by this craft.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. And the amount of evidence we're going to get into throughout this whole thing is just wild because he ends up calling back the dispatch and telling what happens.
Oh, and like on audio?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
like
actually.
recording?
I think there is the audio of him talking,
okay, that's cool.
which is it is cool. Another thing, obviously, we talked about it like visually what he describes it as, but he says roughly the size of a house.
Wow,
He says a
that's
bright
crazy.
white central light, which I think is very common with a lot of UFO cases.
Hmm.
You tend to see a lot of like that center light that glows and picks up cows, in like the game.
Yeah.
So I thought that was funny. He said there's red and blue lights surrounding it, and he said there's lights glowing but not blinking.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
most like planes and things, they blink.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
So
when
if
we
it's
said
just
that.
glowing, that's weird. I feel like.
Yeah, it definitely makes it different. kind of stands out a little.
Mm-hmm.
Bright lights.
Oh, God.
He also he also reports that the object was moving slowly, and he said it was kind of like a controlled object the way it moved.
Hmm.
I don't know if he meant like passenger controlled or like
I know what he
controller
means
controlled.
though. Like the movements are like someone's flying it. It's not like just
Yeah.
floating. Like a weather balloon just kind of goes its own way. I think I know what he's saying. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
This
because
is
it's just hanging up there.
94. That's
It,
like,
it is one of the newer cases, and that's why
yeah.
it's cool too, because like the evidence is
Yeah,
phone
there's
calls
actually
and
like,
stuff,
yeah, that's really
rather
cool.
than your typical non-photos of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up the audio for our good sergeant real quick, and we can listen to that too.
Let's do it.
Coffee break at a local donut shop, and we got a call from the 911 center that stated that some residents had seen lights in the sky in the northern part of the township.
Liberty Township Police Officer Steve Remner and Sergeant Toby Maloro didn't know what to think.
It took a few minutes. We kind of laughed about it.
Convinced it was nothing serious, Sergeant Maloro, an 8-year police veteran, headed out to investigate the sightings.
I believed that I was going to see, if anything, a plane was landing or a plane was low. That's what I assumed I was going to see.
You could see a red glow up in the sky. It was huge. This thing wasn't making no noise.
This isn't funny anymore because it's getting to the point where I don't know whether to believe him or not.
Well, was it moving or was it just? Yeah, it was glowing. It was moving. You could see it like up in the air, glowing and getting further away from it.
People are serious. They're very upset.
Whatever it was lit up. I mean, literally, if you were underneath it, you could see it would be like daylight, but red lights.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on hearing that dispatch audio right there?
He sounds shook and it sounds legit to me. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't sound like he's like messing around. He gave the facts of it. He gave the explanation,
Yeah, he doesn't instantly jump to aliens or UFOs, which I think adds a lot
Yeah.
of credibility to it,
Oh, for sure.
which is good. But I want to know, at this point in the story, what are you thinking? Like, what's your explanation on what this could be if it was a UFO?
It sounds like UFO,
Hmm.
like alien UFO, possible. The other thing is, you said there's a lot of military activity in the area. In 1994, I do not put this past either same as before, a tested alien craft being tested, some sort of military test that's not alien related. That's a craft that we have the technology for that we just don't know about even now. I bet you there's so much of that stuff. That's kind of what's going through my head so far. It is kind of random how long it is. Like they got all these calls in, they were laughed about it, they left, they went over there. It's not like it zoomed away. This thing is like staying around, So it is kind of a long time.
That's one of the things, because I actually have the total duration of the time that this all happens. It's about 1.5 to 2 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because once it kind of gets out of, Sergeant, what's his name, Malaro? I don't want to say it wrong.
I don't remember.
I want to make sure. Yeah, Malaro. Okay, I was saying it right. Once it get out of like his scope and his area, there are like 10 other police officers that end up chasing it throughout the other towns.
Wow.
That's when all the other towns come into play. So you have like Brookfield, Howland, Hubbard, and they all
So
call
it's
this
just like
dispatch.
going through all the towns and wow.
Yeah, so it cruises through all the towns, and then I think his name's Ernie. One of them climbs up a water tower to get like a better view of it, and he can literally see the objects off in the distance, floating and hovering, and then he claims to see 3 objects.
Oh, so there's 3 of them.
So that's the thing. I don't know if it was just like one at the beginning of the town, or if it like split into 3 like smaller. I don't know, like, the size difference on it. It could just be one the entire time. But yeah, he claims to have seen 3 of them, which would make sense.
Wow. Yeah, because there's so many reports.
Right, and it claims so much area, and they're moving
Wow.
slow. They're hovering.
That's crazy.
It is wild. Right?
I could see this being legit aliens, and then it's covered up. You know what I mean by the government.
Oh yeah.
Or they're just like gathering information and they leave. You know, like how does it? I don't want to cut you off. Keep going.
No, you're totally good. I mean, I don't know how it really gets away. It's just
kind of leave.
It's just gone. Yeah, it literally just disappears. I mean, one of the other things too is they end up contacting like the airports nearby. They contact the Youngstown Warren Regional Airport, and they claim nothing.
They don't see it, or
No.
they have no
aircraft were logged, no helicopters, and no military flights were in the air at all in that area.
Wow.
So it's not them. It could be military still, but
yeah,
it
so
wouldn't be
secret
them.
military, but that's
Yeah, really crazy, right?
Yeah, no, that's a really cool one. You got more on it?
No, just like some things that like multiple people were chasing it, and they're all kind of closing in on it, and that's when they see the three. But they claim it remains silent. Multiple people, multiple officers.
Yeah,
claim
that's
silence.
interesting too. It's like they say it's not making any noise. It's like from the calls, that's what it sounds like too.
It is cool. Yeah, some claim it was like a spotlight, the way it illuminated the ground. The light was reflecting off surfaces, like multiple things that are claimed by a cop in a different town or claimed by a cop that's maybe like 5 miles away. It is insane. It's such a cool UFO chase. I never heard of it until I did the research on it.
The brightness of the light is cool. When he's like, if you stood under it, it'd be day. Look like daytime. That's cool.
It is a crazy description of it. Wow. Imagine seeing that though at night. It's also cool because it's multiple people too. It's not just one person.
No, oh yeah, absolutely. And the amount of like, this is a really fun one because of all the actual evidence too. Like,
I know, that's the thing. Yeah. I mean, there was audios preserved. There's a lot of TV shows that covered it during that period, like in the 90s, but
yeah,
I haven't seen anything recently other than like maybe some like
I
random
wonder
YouTube videos.
how I haven't heard of this.
I don't
haven't heard
know.
of any.
I
But
mean,
like for 1994, that's pretty recent. You know what I mean? That's kind of insane. I kind of want to ask my parents if they heard of this one. You know what I mean? Like, could this make big news?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I should ask my parents about that. I'm sure my dad would probably know because he was like listening to the radio a lot back then.
Something this many people encountered and this much like, you know, like I wonder if this is like big news. If this happened today, it would be, I think social media, I guess, would really make it bigger. But
I don't think it would happen today.
What do you mean?
I just don't see that happening. Like, I don't know if it'd be like the people involved would be kind of weird. I just think everything would get like people would be dialing in just to get the attention too. Like people would be lying about seeing it.
Yeah, you're right. And I mean, nowadays, if we saw video of it, we wouldn't believe it. The amount of alien videos I've seen in aircraft now, AI is like that. Like it's over.
Problem.
You know what I mean? There's no more video evidence. It's done.
Yeah. It is sad because I would love to actually have some sort of real evidence of UFOs, but it'll never happen now unless I see
the only way. Yeah, the only way would be you take it yourself and people won't believe you, but you'll have it, you know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, it is true. It is sad. But also, I forgot to mention the military also maintains no explanation of what it was.
Okay. So they said there was no explanation.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean there wasn't from them. The thing that's weird, though, is like, there's no way that the military would test 3 of these and fly them over cities, right? I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, testing 3 of them is weird. If it was just one, it'd be one thing.
Yeah, and like maybe they lost control. Same thing, like lost control of it.
Right.
And it's just floating above.
Yeah, because it hovers for a while. I guess towards the end of the chase, it does take off really, really fast, I guess. It shoots upward and just straight out of sight.
Okay. Wow. Like fast?
Yeah, it says it really fast.
Wow.
So
that's very alien.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was military, I mean, it could be. I don't know what the military has with like G-force stuff like that, but I mean, if you're gonna go fast,
but the
in the
silent,
sky,
dude.
The silence is the crazy part.
That's crazy.
It was funny because when you were talking about your case and you brought up the sound, I was like, mine's the complete opposite.
I know, literally.
I was like,
yours is like a bright light, and silence, and mine is like rocket type.
Yeah, rocket like fuel
rocket
just
ship
off,
diamond.
burning people,
burning people. Yeah. Uh,
Oh, that is crazy.
that's a really cool one though.
Yeah, I love this one. I think it's actually one of my favorite UFO cases. It might be top
So
3 now.
what is that one called again?
This is the Trumbull County. I think that's how you
The
say it.
Trumbull County Incident
UFO
or what?
Chase.
UFO Chase. Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely have to. I think I'm gonna ask my dad and be like, "Do you remember?" I want to see if he remembers any like on the news, like alien things like this.
Honestly, it would be cool to ask him, and then if he doesn't know, you should just show him the YouTube video. And anyone listening, you guys just check out the YouTube video. It's like 11 minutes long. It'll go over pretty much everything that we talked about, and a little bit, maybe a little more detail on it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, 'cause I think there's actually a few more dispatch calls that come in, and they talk about different things too. And they just talk about like the location. It's such an interesting one because there's so many towns, bro. So many towns.
Yeah. And once you find out that there's 3 of them, it's like, all right, this gets more interesting. Because again, it's not just a rogue craft. There's 3. It's like they're like surveying the area, you know, or surveilling,
I
whatever.
wish
the
I
word.
was there. Like
You always wanted, I know.
no, but that's a cool one to see because nothing bad happens. No one gets taken.
Yeah.
There's no
No, that we know of.
creatures walking in the land. Well, yeah, I guess that's a good point. Maybe someone did.
There's no frogman or anything.
Yeah, there's nothing in the woods. Like you just see the UFO, you chase it down because you know you're a badass or whatever, and it disappears. It's like
That would be
it's the
so
perfect scenario.
fun.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like
That would be
it's a
cool.
good one. This is a perfect case.
Yeah, and then you have stories for the rest of your life about that night. That you know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah, that Sergeant Toby, he's eating donuts, still talking about this.
you think so?
Yeah, him and Steven are just chilling right
Oh
now.
my god, they're
Chatting
retired
away.
right now, yapping about it.
Yeah, they're at that donut shop still just pounding down coffees together. Beasts. Oh, that's
God,
it is-
stereotypical.
When
We're
they
donuts laughing about it.
when they said that, I was like, that's so awesome.
I know, especially what time is this at? Why are they at what time is it
12:30 in the morning. I mean, it's got to be the night.
at? Okay, that's all right.
But
Well,
what donut
what
shop?
donut
is
shop
open
is?
then? I
That's
don't-
what I'm saying.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a gas station donut shop. Like a half and half, maybe.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
12:30.
It's kind of funny. Also, it's Ohio. They're kind of weird.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
there
I'm
goes
just
our
kidding.
Ohio
I mean, it
listener.
is different from here. you know what I
See
mean?
ya, Ricky.
Bye,
for
Ricky. Thanks for listening. Chasing the spirits that haunt our world. See ya.
Chasing spirits that haunt our world, not in Ohio. Stay away from all of
Well,
them.
what a fun couple group. I had a lot of fun with this. I like our layout. Let us know what you guys think. It feels more cool to have a couple different stories because again, yeah, we did kind of compare them a little bit. It's fun.
Yeah, I think that was nice having a little compare and contrast. It's cool because I mean, before it would just be me talking or you talking, and then
I
kinda
know.
be like we're just listening along, which is
We
it's
got
not
our-
bad.
Yeah, we brought the facts. We went through it. Good stuff. What else is going on in Mr. Ethan's life? Any updates for the gang?
Didn't pass out when I got my blood taken. Let's go.
You what? Oh, you didn't pass
I
out.
didn't pass out. I did not. Not this time.
You have.
Yeah, the first time I got it done because I haven't been to doctors in 8 years. Sorry, everyone listening. It's been a long time. So I got my blood done when I went to urgent care one time, and bro, they took like so much blood out. I just got like all like lightheaded and just fell back.
Ah,
But yeah, so I was I don't really love the needle situation there. Like the needle like
Especially
in
at
your arm.
urgent care. yeah.
It drives
No,
me
I
nuts.
don't love getting blood taken either. I don't like to look at it like all the blood out of me. It's weird. You know what I mean? Like
is a
after
weird
it's
thought,
fine,
right?
But like while it's stuck in you, I don't know. I just chill.
I don't like the needle being in there.
No, it is weird. I know
I
it's
don't like
such a
that.
long time. Yeah.
Cringes me and my poor soul.
So
Other
that's a
than
nice
that-
update.
Yeah,
How's the baby going?
Well, let's see. So he's 9 months now. He's a little
Yeah,
goblin.
that's crazy. That's how long it's been since our
Yeah,
last episode.
6 teeth,
You know, we-
9
We
months.
posted last week's.
Oh yeah,
last month.
yeah. We posted last week's 7 months after.
No, I know. That was our release of. No, wasn't it more? It was more. That was like 9 months after. If he's 9 months, we recorded that before he was born.
Yeah, it was the week before. It was going to come out that Thursday. He was born that Thursday when the episode was supposed to release.
Yeah, so we released that one
Last month.
just to get it, because we just never posted it because of the baby stuff, and we kind of took a break. But we're back.
We're back, baby. Honestly, this is great. I love this episode. This is a good one.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I don't got any updates besides I'm moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to ask you. Yeah. What else is new?
Which is going to be hectic. But, I do have a quick story.
Ooh, ghost story?
I forgot. I didn't tell you much about. I went to Maine with my girlfriend, and we went to the Cryptozoology Museum. And it was awesome. And if you're in the area, I don't think it's here that much longer. I think so. It switches between Bangor, Maine, and Portland, Maine, every like 3 years or something.
Dude, I think it closed. I was like, no.
No, it switches between areas, which for us is a 2-hour drive versus a 5-hour drive. So if it goes to Bangor, it's far. It's up there.
Why do they switch?
I don't know. I don't know why or what the deal is with that. Maybe it's just to get like eyes in different places or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know when it's moving, but I did get that fact. It was $10. It was like an hour and a half of just like information. It was so cool. They had so much cool stuff there. I have like photos of a bunch of stuff. Stories and like artifacts and like sculptures and of everything, all the cryptids, a lot of Bigfoot, like a whole Bigfoot room, a bunch of giant Bigfoot like sculptures from like movies and like all this stuff. Did I even send you the photos?
I think you sent me a few of them. I definitely saw a couple.
Yeah, I'll send you like the big group. I took a bunch. I absolutely recommend it if you love this sort of thing and you're in that area. It's not worth going to Maine for. Do not go to Maine just for that unless you're like close. But if you're in that area, in the Portland area, me and my girlfriend made a trip out of it. It was so much fun. I really love it. They have a little shop at the front with a ton of stuff, books, and I got these little cryptid figures things. It was very, very fun. I recommend it. But I kind of saved it for the pod so I could tell you about it because definitely really cool.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it much. I remember you said you were going to save it and chat about it a little bit.
I know. Yeah, we recorded a little later than we thought we were going to. Yeah. It's all right.
2 weeks off.
Our Christmas episode is complete. Unless you got anything else, I think we're looking like a wrap here. What a fun little treat episode.
Yeah, thank you for listening. Reed's going to be streaming this weekend.
No, I'm not. No streaming.
I'm just kidding.
If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to
Happy
everybody.
Holidays.
Krampus will be getting you, and this has been Chasing Spirits. Later, Chasers.
No. Yo! Later, Chasers.
Later, Chasers. Episode. Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. I've never done the intro though.
Huh?
I've never done a cold intro.
No, but I think we should do it because we haven't been. I think it'd be fun because we haven't been back yet. So it's like, hey guys, we're back. This is our plan.
Bitches.
Like this is our plan. You know what I mean? And then we say, this is our episode. Welcome to Chasing Spirits, and then it plays the music. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I think it would be cool to try one. We can see if we like it or not.